Hello, English 102 students. Today is the second of our live sessions for this Fall 1 course. So this week I wanted to focus in on the Week 2 response paper that is going to be due soon. So a couple things. This is the first longer writing assignment. It's not super long. It's about 2 pages. But it's the first one that we've done so far, so I want to remind you of a couple things. So you are going to choose one of these prompts. So there's 4 different choices, okay? And either one of these 4 prompts can be written about anything that we read in week 2 or in week 1. You can go back and forth either one of those, but you'll want to just pick one of these prompts to be able to focus fully on that topic. Okay, a couple things to remember as you are writing this response paper. You want to include 1 direct quote and 1 paraphrase. And you want to make sure that everything is MLA formatted. So, and of course, there are links in the class of, to refresh your memory about MLA formatted papers, as well as the works cited page. So this works cited page should have the quote, should have the entry from the primary source that you use. Like for instance, if you chose A Story of an Hour and you wanted to have a quote from there, you would have that formatted in the paper. The quote would be formatted in the paper using in-text citation, and then you would have an entry from that story. And then if you happen to use an outside source from our library, then that would be listed on your works cited page as well. So anytime that you write any kind of response paper or essay, you want to make sure that you have first acknowledged that you have used a quote or paraphrase from another source, and then always including that works cited page. So another thing to think about is that your paper should be around 500 words, which I'm not going to go through and count the words, but in general, I think that around 100 words is about a good paragraph. So you would have a good 5-paragraph or so essay, or about 2 pages. I know sometimes students want to really focus in on that, but that's kind of the guideline for that. And similar to when we talked last week about the literature discussions, it is also in, and I thought I had this pulled up, but I don't. It is also in the syllabus, so you can go through and find the rubric for every assignment. You can look under here under course rubrics, and then it goes through what's going to be covered on any of these rubrics. Okay, so I wanted to be able to show you that response paper rubric. Close that, so that you can go through and look at the different categories that I'll be looking at for grading your response papers. The content, did it use MLA formatting and documentation, the overall writing style, the grammar and punctuation, and then did you follow the instructions that were a part of this assignment? And then I can just go over here on this sign. It goes all the way over. This is kind of big on my screen. So, of course, anytime that you are working on something, you have questions, please just reach out. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to go over any kind of assignment, to make sure that you are set and that you are doing the best you can in class. So, I hope this is helpful for the response paper, and I will see you in class this week.